The half-season report is duly anticipated here in the Start Times Uganda Premier League. And the final match before that much-anticipated break occurs is just looming on the horizon. Vipers Sports Club take on Busoga United. It was this same team that quite literally handed them the title at the end of last season. It is the team that sends them to the halfway break with a chance of coming within 3 points of the summit of the Start Times Uganda Premier League. But lo and behold, Busoga United might have very different ideas. Big scalps they had these days, and Chitara was a recent victim. Can they make it 2-2 and collect from the Venoms in a venue where very few can brag to be able to pick all 3 points? The Start Times Uganda Premier League, ladies and gentlemen, is on at the St. Mary's Stadium here in Chitende. Very good evening to you all. My name is Jermaine Agesa. John Vianen Simbe here with me as we anticipate a savory game as the Giants from the East will be looking to gun down the defending champions.
Well, important because even in his playing days at SC Villa, KCC and Express, never did he touch the league championship, even as good as he was, let alone at St. Patrick's in Ireland.
Well, let's see if he can actually get it to as good as would be anticipated. We're underway. Vipers Sports Club in the red and black, while in the all blue is Busoga United, who switch off here, and Yunus Sentamu. Well, the linesman's flag or the assistant referee's flag, they are catching him on. But Busoga, well, it would be in Vipers' best interests to snuffle out this game as early as possible. And here comes Kambale to do just that. His very first attempt at the goal, and it's straight into the back of the net, marking his second goal for the Venoms and giving them a lead in under 6 minutes. The Gets still have many of the Vipers fans still streaming in, but Kambale is not one to lay on occasion. Strike fast, strike hard, strike home.
Well, I think it was clear that once the ball was floated in by Brighton Ukani and it got to the feet of Yunus Sentamu, and you could see what he did. It was very clever of him. Just directed it back into the path of Kambale, who was not marked at all. You just see that. And that was very poor marking coming in from Busoga United. And once Kambale gets into that position, inevitably he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. I just feel that that's the kind of goal that Busoga United should have avoided. But you could see that they were very irresponsible in the way they were retreating the goal that they did. You expect them to do a lot better than they just did.
Yunus Sentamu all over the pitch, now drifting his way through, rolling the ball, switching to Rach. Now this is good play coming in, and Yunus, chance here to the captain, shoots to kill, silencing all the doubters, reminding them why he is the man at the front. Leading by example, Milton Karisa doubles the tally. A goal in every 10 minutes, and the celebrations in the VIP box and the director's box there will ensue. Was all done beautifully, set up there by Kambale, and with some beautiful skills to control. Real sporting and quite athletic there. What a finish.
Yeah, that was well taken down by Milton Karisa, but the play from Kambale, great technique showcased there. But then again, you can see how that resulted in a goal was because of Frederick Ingalo.
Anukani spreads it out onto the right. Karisa has support from Masiko up front. Chooses to go for the cross, and a volley could be in the offing. Yunus Sentamu, I think he thought about it, and with a chuckle there, waving the victory sign, had an idea of what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
I just think maybe he might have mistimed his position.
Yeah, he clearly looked like he wanted to do a Garnacho there, but just didn't get the time because the cross was well weighted, I can tell you.
I think he realized the ball was moving away from him. Rather.
There can only be one outcome.
Well, Watambala not pleased that Abubakar Lawal will be the one to take the penalty there. The captain having to come to smooth it out here. Well, could point to the levels of competition in here, and talk about competition, and someone is making it go from bad to worse. Salim Monaco Wekia getting himself a yellow card for time wasting from the referee, still seeming to protest that it shouldn't be a penalty. The referee's decision is made, so yellow card for time wastage.
Yeah, but I also don't understand why there's always that contest for the penalty when it comes to Vipers That's Lawal who just came on as a substitute, and then Karim Watambala. It doesn't look good at all.
Lawal slots it in. And it's 3 for the Venoms. All over. It's all over. From now on, it's a question of how many will be scored rather than if they will win.
Yeah, exactly. But you could see the reaction from Abubakar Lawal. It didn't seem like he was interested in celebrating. I don't know whether he's upset by the fact that Karim Watambala wanted to take the penalty instead of him. But what did the coach say? Who was supposed to be the first choice?
The more I look at the penalties when Vipers play, the more I'm tempted to think it comes down to the captain's decision on who should take the penalty.
Yeah, but you could see he didn't even look at Watambala there. You see that? You see that reaction from Abubakar Lawal. Didn't seem to be keen on even
looking to pass. Picked up here by Watambala. To the box area. Teased out. Milton Karisa in space. And the offside flag. They come up against the captain of Vipers Sports Club.
Yeah, I thought that the interplay there was beautiful. You could see how they were picking each other out and how they were dislodging the players of Busoga United. Then the pass played in by Yunus Sentamu, clearly.
Very tight angle, could have easily been misplaced to the naked eye, even in the replay.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those scenarios where you intend to do one thing and put your foot to the ball and something else happens. Now, penalty. And that was a clumsy, reckless charge in. Referee, well, now this is going to be interesting. Assistant referee says it was offside. Referee signaled for the penalty. What decision stands here? Because it takes precedent.
Now, of course, the assistant referee, because he had signaled that Ajo had strayed offside. So the incident that the referee called turns out to be,
and assistant referee got that wrong.
Yeah, I think that the guy was online.
Have to look at it again, but
looked like he, in my opinion, it looked like he was online. Let's look at that.
See, right there.
And then, because you see, seems
I
like
think
in line.
Timed the right. There you go. There you go. That's the release. That's the release of the ball. The ball is released right there. He's on line.
Yeah.
Well, very tough call, I must say. Very tough call.
Very tough
subject to debate, but for all intents and purposes.
Why wouldn't you? When you're leading 3-0 and you're not under any kind of threat, so it's easy to actually exhibit.
Alan Okello still manages to get through 3 players. And there was an offside call here against Mohamed Salem Ekbad.
Yeah, what good play that was from Alan Okello. The way he slallomed past his markers and all the tackles, and still was able to squeeze the path through to find Ekbad. Some really good play. Yeah, that's for sure. Ekbad had strayed. Needed to have held his line better.
Well, substitution is due here, and it looks like Farouk Katongole will be the player that exits, and Marvin Youngman Nyanzi.
Match day 15. Bull were leading by the 8 points, but they've seen 5 points dropped in the space of just a couple of days.
The ball is played on.
An opportunity that was for Karim Watambala to get himself on the score sheet. He's had a good game by and large. Just that he's not been able to get on the score sheet. It was good persistence from Ekbad. You can see how just squeezed his leg past Ngalo and then just squared the ball to find Watambala plain and clear that he meditated to stop Marvin Youngman from making the possession.
Through pass, and once again offside against Yunus Sentamu. Alan Okello was scintillating through passes.
Yeah, he's had a good showing from what he has showcased in the minutes that he has been on the field. He came in with about 15 minutes to play, but you can see his awareness and reading the movement. And now, what kind of offside is that?
Well, ironic that the assistant referee called it, because there was a man miles off that one. The shot comes in from distance. Oh, looked like it was dipping. Decent attempt there coming in from Opala.
Yeah, wasn't on target, but
Oh, sorry, that is Chibale, sorry.
yeah, wasn't on target, but the technique used was one that was always going to trouble the goalkeeper.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good play from Chibale, one of the substitutes that came on for Busoga. And the ball forward, but the ball is intercepted here. Nudged away, looking to get the ball up front. And it could be an opportunity here for goal number 4. Abdul Karim Watambala set up there by Abu Bakr Lawal. I think was trying, it was actually Mohamed Salem Ekbad. Teased it up nicely there from a fumble. He looked set. Shot coming up high and rising.
Yeah, you can see that he's desperate to get on the score sheet.
There'll be a break after match day 15, and now streaking in. Alan Okello wants to close it off in style. And that's a goal kick. Oh, actually it's supposed to be a corner, and the goalkeeper needs to be careful here. He's already on a yellow card. Kicking at the ball unprovoked, and Salim Munaku Wekia is sent off. Red card here. There was absolutely no need for him to go all gung-ho there. He needed to keep his emotions in check. If Busoga thought they cannot hit a new all-time low, well, trust Munaku to do so.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's been calling for this. Yeah, I think the corner kick was right, because you can see that the ball came off Odongo last in that replay. But I think that Wekia Munaku has been calling for that. And I don't understand what goes through the heads of some of these Busoga United players. You remember one of their defenders, Mulamba, was it
Sande
Mulanda.
Charles Sande Mulanda.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he got himself sent off after headbutting a referee, and he got suspended for 8 games. So something is wrong with, something is wrong with some of these Busoga United players, clearly.
Well, now this is the interesting thing. There's no substitute goalkeeper on the bench. So the striker in Emmanuel Ajo will be the one to take the sticks. And well, it's normally called the walk of shame off, but Salim doesn't look to have any shame here. Seems to be okay with his
up front, but he can also be a good goalkeeper.
Looks to dribble his way, and Yunus Sentamu wanted to tease him out or test him out.
Yeah,
there might be something with the shot. It was Ajo all of a sudden now going a bit of crazy there himself.
Probably has forgotten that he's a goalkeeper.
Picks up the ball, sets it in motion. The first touch is poor, then attempts to dribble, nearly gets himself into a trouble. There might be something to do with the shot. Well, the antics and the drama will come to a conclusion right here as the referee, Lucky Kasalire, brings this one to a close and ends the short stint in goal of Emmanuel Ajo. He'll be grateful he did not have to add any to the goals that were conceded there. Abu Bakr Lawal came off the bench and converted a beautifully taken penalty. After earlier on in the first half, man in Milton Karisa, the captain, as well as Eric Kenzo Kambale, had dealt damage here to Busoga United. In the end, a comfortable stroll in the park here for Vipers Sports Club against Busoga United, and it takes them to 3 points, within 3 points, to the summit of the StarTimes Uganda Premier League. Full time at the St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende. It is Vipers Sports Club 3, Busoga United Football Club 0.